Hey folks, thanks for joining me today. So today's tutorial, we're going to be doing the November flower, which is a chrysanthemum, but they're also known as mums. So you see them everywhere now at the grocery stores and your local landscape markets, or not markets, but you know what I mean, nurseries, all that good stuff. And they come in all sorts of different colors, whites and purples, like dark purples, some oranges and reds. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is an orangey red color. We're going to do 2 blooms. Now this is done with the one stroke painting, and I'm still struggling with leaves. So they end up all looking the same in every tutorial that I've done for these flowers, but you know what? So what? This is my creativity and my rendition of how to paint the November flower, which is the chrysanthemum. So I am using a art stone from the Happy Dotting Company. It is the large oval. It is the same as I've been using for all of the flowers of the month for this series. And I can't believe we're getting close to the end. Like, I have one more and then we're done with the flowers. Like, I can't believe how quickly this year has gone by. So basically what I've done is I've painted it black. I've given it 2 coats. The first coat I use just a brush. The second coat I use a finger sponge to get rid of all of the brush strokes and to give it a nice even coat. I let it dry really good. So I leave it usually for quite some time, like weeks, because I'll prime all of my rocks first and then I just grab whatever I need and off I go. So I used my stencil to trace out what the oval would be for the frame, and then I painted it with my favorite gold, which is from DecoArt. It's metallic, glorious gold, and yeah, I love this gold. And then what I'm doing is putting the petals on. So I've already done the center. The center was used with forest green and happy green, sort of mixed together, but enough that, or not enough that you can't see the 2 colors, so that you can see the 2 colors that are in the center. I use the same for when I do the stems and the leaves. And then for the center part of the petals that I'm doing right now, I have just dipped into whatever I felt was, you know, what I needed. So the colors that I used are FolkArt multi-purpose. So they're much thicker paint than your regular FolkArt or your DecoArt. I am using the colors of apple red, vivid orange, daffodil yellow, and white. So I am just dipping my paintbrush in whatever color I feel is lacking, and I just add them in. And they're just quick little brush strokes. You flatten out your brush at the end, or when you're first starting your stroke, and then as you're coming towards the center of the flower, you just lift up on your paintbrush. Now what I'm using is a round brush so that I could get these nice little petals all over. I do 2 blooms, or sorry, 2 blooms, like I said earlier at the beginning of the video, and basically doing it in the same kind of technique. This one is looking straight on. The other one is going to be a side view. So this way you get to see 2 different ways that it can be done. So I'm just adding in the center again because I had painted over some of it. And now I'm just going to add in the stem. And this is, again, like I said, I'm using forest green, happy green, and I add in a little bit of white just to give it a brighter color on one side. And then I just go in and I touch up whatever I want. Now I'm going to be doing the leaves, and this is where I struggle. So I'm using a flat brush as I have been watching a few different tutorials now. Donna Dewberry is the one that I always go to. She's my favorite. She makes this look so easy, but she explains it so well. But there's been a few others that I have come across every once in a while that I really like, particularly one because they paint with their left hand. And I know I've talked about this before, that I sometimes have troubles figuring out how to do painting with Donna Dewberry because she is right-handed and I'm left-handed. And it does sometimes mess me up a bit trying to understand the angle of the brush and trying to reverse it. But there are some, not a lot, but there are some left-handed painters out there. So I have been watching their tutorials. So all the colors that I have mentioned and any that I have not will be listed in the description. So if you're curious to the exact ones, so the brand names and the actual color names, they'll all be listed in the description. I also use some floating medium. This helps me get these petals to be done nice and smoothly, but it also helps with not letting the paints get too muddy, so that they really show the different colors as you're painting them. And then after I'm all done and I resin this, these colors really pop. So stay tuned for the end because I do have pictures at the end of what it looks like after it's been resined. So make sure you stick around for that. And if you like the video, the best way to let me know is just to give me a quick little thumbs up. It's just a quick click. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you could join us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that little notification bell because it'll let you know when I post something new. And I do try to do at least one a week. Christmas is coming. I hate to say it, but it is. And that means that the 12 days of Christmas will be coming up. So I've already been working on those and they will be posted for the 12 days of Christmas. So I'm really excited about that as well. So make sure that you subscribe and you get that notification bell going so that you don't miss out on when I get those posted. And if there's any suggestions for anything Christmassy you want to see, please let me know in the comments. I mean, there's so many things that I could paint, but I really enjoy being able to paint something for what the viewers have asked for. So I do hope that you give me some suggestions and I will put them into the series and see what I can do for you. So you can also leave me a comment just by saying hi, or maybe leaving a comment to say where you're watching from. That would be really awesome. I know the majority of my viewers are in the United States, so hello from Canada. I'm in Northern Ontario, and we haven't got any snow yet, which is quite strange, but the whatever we did have, which was very little, has all melted away. And yeah, it's not looking very Christmassy up here. Let me know if you've got snow where you are. That would be really interesting to know too. And I hope that you're staying warm and all of that good stuff. So has anybody got their Christmas shopping started? I have not. I know that it's going to creep up on me really quickly, and next thing you know, I'm going to be scrambling. But that's typically me. I'm not a very good preparer, we'll say, when it comes to Christmas. I tend to do impulse buying within December. And it's mostly because I'm so busy on weekends with craft shows and painting and getting custom orders done that I end up losing time and not being able to get out there and get my shopping done. So I'm just finishing up some cleanup work here. I've got my two flowers on there. I'm liking the way that the petals are. Really like that one that's on the top, which is currently on the bottom, but I really like the side view of it. And now I'm just sort of thinning out some of the stem parts, cleaning up the edges of the leaves just to make them a little bit more sharp, and make them more look like the leaves of a chrysanthemum. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to finish by cleaning up the gold ring that's around, like the border, because some spots are a little bit thicker than what I want them to be. So I will go around and clean those up as well. And then I'm just going to let this dry, give it a coat of resin, and it's finished. So there you have it, folks. Life is what you make it. So get creative.